So there was on that level, there is a landing where you come out of, and it catches like the skyline, and you will be able to capture the sunset there. And this is where we go. So yeah, here we go. Check this out. So I'm just taking a walk around the block because it's actually sunset now. Yeah, so if it's one thing I want to capture, and I haven't had a chance to capture the sunset yet. Don't ask me why, because there shouldn't really be an excuse for it. The sunset here is always really good. There's certain places, like obviously when you're catching the skyline off of the, you know, when you're in a big city like this, it's sort of, you know, it encompasses everything, and so it really makes, you know, it just makes the whole scenery just superb. So I'm just going to walk past the malls now. And here it is. There is a footpath here. That's all right. Just catching the scenery is what it's all about. Yeah. And the sunset there. You'd have to be placed in a really good position to really capture that sunset. Obviously this is the business district, and the business side of it is where you can see all the high-rise buildings. And very similar to BGC in the makeup, in the sense that it's business district, and obviously you got your city centre side as well. I'm just going to take a little stroll up this road, which looks quite peaceful. to get used to the traffic moving in the opposite direction to where it does in the UK. It's right lane drive here. Don't really know where I'm going here, so I'm just going to carry on walking. And the weather and the climate is quite mild. So when you've been in the shopping mall, I've just been to the cinema actually, just to watch the new Avatar movie, and it's really good. Thank you. Whoops, almost got made into sandwich meat there. Car rolling back like that. I do like, you know, when because you get such these speakers now with obviously MP3s with an MP3 function on it, but the sound quality that comes out of those now, and the speakers are only really small now. I mean, you get ones with like big speakers. I'm talking about portables. People like carrying them on when they're on their bike or when they're on their electric scooter, and you wonder, you think, where's that coming from? Because it's a bit, the clarity is more so than if someone's possibly, you know, when someone's, you know, got that music on in the car, because you're only getting, unless that person's got like all their windows open in the car, it's like you can tell it's coming out of sort of like, you know, out of a car. But when the speakers, you know, you're just wearing that speaker or you're attaching it to your bike or whatever, you know it's not coming from a car. You think, well, you know, where's that music? You know, it's obviously mobile, it's moving around, and you see, you know, some people with speaker attached to them or their bike or whatever, and the sound, the clarity of the sound is just really, really good. So a lot of bike riders out here. Oh, the person with their speaker again. Yes, so attached on a bike, I'm not sure where. I mean, the sound is just crystal clear, right? This road really sort of, I don't mind walking, but I mean, this city's huge. I don't really want to. I mean, you can't get lost, obviously, with Google Maps. As long as you got the internet, you're always going to be fine. Yeah, they look like a bit of a crew, this lot. It's quite cool, isn't it? Having your own group there, all like-minded, doing the same things that you all enjoy. That's nice. But the roads are huge. Because when you talk about places like BGC and Makati, it is, you know, business districts and big sort of shopping district, if you like. They've got everything, right? And the footpaths, well, I'm talking like the British term here, because the size of these footpaths, I would describe them as proper sidewalks, because sidewalks more of an Americanized term. Well, it isn't literally an American term, sidewalk. And you know, the sidewalks in the US are huge. So let me just show you, really. Yeah, right. When you go out of the cities and into the outskirts, I mean, you're still in the cities, all the surrounding areas around here are the cities. You know, you go out for miles and miles and you're still going to be in Manila, because Manila spans for a big distance. But outside of these actual, so I mean, the songs are coming out crystal clear. Yeah, they are a little group. That's really nice. That's really nice, isn't it? They got all their biking gear on and stuff. It's like proper hobby, isn't it? You know. So I think, unless I want to go deep into all the roads and turn off here, there and everywhere, then so I'm not going to get lost, but I'm not, you know, if I had more time, I just wanted to catch the sunset more than anything. Spin it around here. There it is, look at that. Into the malls. Hi, brother. I'm gonna go back up to the cinema floor. Can't remember exactly which number it is, but I'll find it. So once you get up there, it says cinema in big letters, so it's not gonna be hard to spot. So there was on that level, there is a landing where you come out of, and it catches like the skyline. I was taking a couple of pictures earlier on. And you will be able to capture the sunset there. I say it is a big mall here. And this is where we go into the cold. The air conditioning in here is just, it's full blast. It really is. So yeah, here we go. Check this out. I basically want to catch the sky, and I mean, obviously the buildings are great, they're fantastic. It's that sky. And it would be ideal if it might be ideal if this balcony was like a bar or something. You could just sit here and have a drink, but it's like a family area where like you got loads of families and kids sitting on the artificial grass. You know, they'd really do right by putting a bar, some sort of bar here.